The key message I wish to deliver today is that poor management of diversity is leading to grave threats to international peace and security. Inequality within and between states is too often the result of exclusion on the basis of identity. That exclusion is often institutionalized in governance and economic relations at the national and the global level, and it manifests in stereotyping and bigotry. It leads to, amongst other things, a lack of employment or livelihood opportunities to billions of people purely based on their identities. Communities and countries being unable to benefit from their natural resource. It leads to climate injustice and an unfair trading system. The result is a profound sense of grievance and bitterness that populists and demagogues can easily exploit. This is so especially when such feelings and narratives are carried by social media and its spreading of misinformation, disinformation, and narratives that are often laced with incitement and extremist tendencies. It leads to trust in institutions deteriorating and state legitimacy weakening. It is fodder for terrorism, insurgencies, the rise of xenophobia, hate speech, divisive tribalism, as well as racism. An escalation of a social or political conflict finds the state much less able to prevent or mitigate the crisis. It is worth emphasizing that rather than serving to legitimize the state, in this environment of grievance based on identity, elections sometimes only further the divides. They become a zero-sum game in which the winner-take-all contests that appear to pit racial, ethnic, or religious identities against each other. Images of desperate men and women on sinking rafts trying to migrate in pursuit of economic opportunity have today become commonplace. They point to an international political and economic system that is inadequate for the challenges of today and definitely not adequate to meet our SDGs. The inability of their countries to offer them viable opportunities is often the result of a one-size-fits-all prescription and templates by powerful global institutions. These fail to take into account the diversity and different needs of states, as well as different contexts. They therefore perpetuate inequality and exclusion. Vaccine nationalism, travel bans and red listings further inflame the divisions between the rich and the poor states. These are the manifestations of the inability to deal with a diverse world.